All people are born good. That's what I've always believed in. They get corrupted by the darkness of this world, but their search for truth remains intact, even unconsciously. Their hearts are weak and their minds malleable. Only the strongest of convictions can get us out of the abyss of evil. My father Max taught me all of this since I was just a little girl. I didn't understand it completely until I joined the Freedom Fighters, warriors of peace and order. We battled against many threats throughout the years. Evil can take many shapes. A megalomaniac scientist, a sorcerer skunk, a fascist army of dingoes. Those were the kind of things we dealt with. And it pains me to know that one time I was one of those threats. Mecha Sally. I hate her so much. She was the worst prison I'd ever been thrown into. Cold and sterile, unmerciful and inhuman. I screamed many times inside that machine, begging her to let me go while seeing her hurting my friends and killing innocent people. But I felt it was me. I felt all the tubes, cables, and gears moving inside me, provoking every terrible action against my people. I begged her so much to blind me at least, so I couldn't see the blood of countless Mobians being spilled right before her eyes, and therefore mine. As always, my team figured everything out, and they turned me back into my original flesh and blood shape. I was grateful and happy to feel my fur again, but at the same time, my heart was devastated as I remembered everything she did. All the screams, all the corpses. I wanted to say sorry so badly. I needed forgiveness. My beloved Sonic the Hedgehog, he helped me overcome those feelings of guilt and sadness. His words were like a tender heat that calmed my soul. He let me cry on his shoulder every time I needed it. I don't know where I would have ended up if it wasn't for him. Sonic helped me greatly in the darkest of times, and I've never forgotten that. His empathy was only one of his many virtues, and all of those made me make the best decision of my entire life. I married him, and the love between us has only grown ever since. Way before that, several events and adventures happened in our lives, after Eggman, after Naugus, after Mogul. Those and many headaches have been gone for good, but stems always remain, scattered in unexpected places. These are the things I'm about to tell you, experiences that had remained untold, but which I think are worth enough for you to know. It all began in a cold, early morning. I had spent all night writing down reports, so I had fallen asleep over the central table at the Freedom HQ, a new one that Nicole built not too far from Knothole. Sonic woke me up. I noticed a blanket covering me. I thanked him for the kind gesture, as no one else could have done that. Sonic smiled at me and kissed me briefly. Then he told me that Rotor had found new information regarding our target. I stood up with some effort and asked Nicole to make a coffee for me. She then appeared suddenly before me in her habitual lynx form. She greeted me as she did every morning. Then she asked me if I wanted sugar in my coffee. I always have it with 2 tablespoons, no less, no more, so I just asked her for that. Sonic walked me to the control room, where Rotor was standing before the main computer. I instantly noticed the map of Somerka on the monitor. Rotor explained to me how he got the information. Lupe had told him that our target was located there, but that she had managed to escape. That was quite confusing, so I asked Rotor more about the matter, and what he said took me by surprise. The land of the wolf pack had been taken over by these criminals. Only a few wolves had escaped from them. The others were either killed or taken as prisoners. The first one was a better fate. as every prisoner they took was destined to become roboticized.